Okay. Does that work? Okay, my screen is fucking glitching out to all hell and back when I'm using full screen. So I guess I'm not using full screen. Hello, Deadboy Gamer. How are you doing today? What the fuck was that? Someone just fucking burped behind me. Yeah. How are you doing today? Oh yeah, today's stream is late because I woke up, went to get Chinese food, and when I got back home, I went to do food coma because I ate too much Chinese food. Yeah, things didn't go as planned, but it was satisfying. I enjoyed it. Before we move on to the fuck is really the game crashed? Give me a second. But I was going to say before we move on to the boss event, was going to do the what do you want to call it? It's going to do the daily or advanced challenge first, one of those two. Seems like troubleshooting is what I have to do first. Fun. Let's try this again. Okay, music is working. What the fuck is going on with BT6? And so if I press this button, does anything happen? Yeah, okay. Okay, so what the fuck? You press the arrow key, and it crashes BT6. Particularly the right arrow key. Also, it seems like I have the wrong ratio up. There we go. So we are not pressing this button now. Instead, let's go to Events Challenge. Check that out. Today's event challenge is Kiwi A7147's challenge. On easy difficulty, map is Hedge. It's beat round 100. You have 100,000 starting cash, 50,000 lives. All Rigo, all camo. Mob health is increased, ceramic health is increased, Rigo is infinite, basically. Mob speed is increased, balloon speed is increased, and ability cooldown rate is 5%. Is the game, or is these things happening for the game for everyone or just for me? Want to see the balloon speed first? Okay, bad moves fast. How fast does this regenerate? Very fast. Okay, so I know what I'm gonna do. Thinking 2 towers here. One. There we go. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of solutions to this advanced challenge. See, now I see why you stream at a bad time. It's 1 AM. Yeah. You don't have audio right now. Okay. No worries there. Only responding in audio though. Board, 90 monkey money, and a 012 boomerang monkey instant monkey. Yeah, that advanced challenge definitely seems like it has a lot of solutions. Because it's basically just beat the bad without letting any of the Moabs pop. But break into lower levels. That's it. Okay. Now to look at the Phayze boss event. This week's boss is the Phayze. Normal difficulty on the map firing range. Shit. Actually, that one's very good for economy though. So, but the placement of towers. We'll see how this ends up. I like this for the economy. I don't care for not being able to place towers in that many good spots. Since rewards, every single hero is available to us. We get no bomb shooter, no sniper, paragon limit 4, balloon speed increased by 10%, mob speed increased by 5%, mob health increased by 10%, boss health decreased by 5%, and boss speed decreased by 20%. Honestly, that's not very much. The effects don't seem to be huge. The only major thing seems to be the fact that we're going to be doing this on firing range. I'll give it 1 minute for anyone else that wants to join. Tomorrow, when I sleep and wake up, I'm going to Epic Universe. Oh! Definitely let me know how it goes. Because I am interested in going to Epic Universe. I haven't been there yet. I've been to every one of the Orlando Universal Parks besides that one. Over a dozen times each. So that's the one I still haven't gotten to go to yet. I'm waiting for me to actually switch over to day shift for work so that I can actually go to that. Because, you know, night shift doesn't really work well with going to theme parks. Again, you have no audio, so I know you can't hear anything I'm saying. There we go. That's video. Deadpool Gamer. I'll just now. Which side do you want for economy and farming? Left side or right side? Right? Okay, then I'll take the left side. Unless the first round runs slow, in case anyone wants using cash ups. Mind turning off auto sucked. I don't get why I'm so fucking tired today. I really don't. I've got plenty of sleep this week and the past day, so I don't know why. I should not be sleepy. Hello, sit or hang. How are you doing today? There we go. Now I don't have to keep on picking up the bananas myself. Okay, so let's see. Talking points, things. Well, life's going decently well for me. I bought myself 2 lounge chairs and a hammock, so I can have, or just be a bit more relaxed at home. Some nice things like that. They arrived and the lounge chairs are great. The hammock broke. Yeah. One of my roommates is kinda heavy. And while he is definitely under the weight limit, apparently the weight limit was not accurate. By 100 pounds. It said weight limit of 475. He is at absolute most 350, but I believe he's less than 350. So over 100-pound difference between him and the weight limit. Weight limit still failed. Or the thing still broke. So I'm getting it returned. Quite irritating. There we go. Got some lead popping power there. Not the most efficient lead popping power, but it's some. Let's see, what else happened this week? Had my normal stuff with work. Some family drama, but not involving me, so not gonna talk about that shit. Thinking. Oh yeah. After quite a while, finally got to see season 4 of Demon Slayer. The Hashira training, I finally got to watch that. Been wanting to see that for a while. Finally got the chance. It was good. It was short, fun. Wasn't too intense, and then the last episode happened. I have to swear, the fucking editing of Muzan walking was just so over the top. It was so over the top that it was actually hilarious. Yeah, seems okay, good enough. You can just barely reach. Yeah, good enough. Okay, let me just look up the random topic generator again. So I have something to talk about. Let's see. If you had $10 million, would you still be working / going to school? Okay. I had $10 million. Yes, probably. I wouldn't be working for someone. I'd be spending my time just working on my own projects that I want to do. So. That is the difference. I have ideas for projects that I definitely could earn money from. I just am not doing because I don't have the amount of time to do them solo. Or the energy. Like let's say I won $10 million. I would definitely be quitting my current job, there's no doubt. Not talking shit about the current job, just I would have no reason to do that. I would definitely be leaving. I'd have to resist immediately buying a bunch of shit and using up most of the money, that's for sure. Like, I could definitely see myself planning out an entire build for a house to make it exactly the type of house I would want. To perfection. Like, okay, I would want 2 to 3 stories, large yard, with a decent sized privacy fence, so don't have to worry about any neighbors or whatsoever. You know, the fun stuff of having a pool, maybe a slide inside the house, things like that. I could definitely see myself going for all those things. And then I could definitely see all that stuff eventually costing a huge fuck ton. Honestly, I'm just waiting to get Massive Bomber here. We don't have anything for the balloon rushes right now. There we go. Thank you. Yeah, I definitely see my... Well, there's a chance I could waste a fucking $10 million just on a house. I'll have to hold back on that. But with that being said, I would 100% be quitting my job and working or doing something else. Like, one thing I've thought about often is the difference between a job and a career. Just a general job is just something you do solely because you need money. It's not planning for the future or anything. It's just, I'm doing this so I can pay bills. That's what a job is. A career is something where, you know, okay, I'm building up for the future, and I can see myself doing this for as many years as I have to. Just possibly for the rest of my life, or until I retire. Anything, oh, that's a career. And my current thing is not a career, it's a job. But I definitely have a career planned. Now I have 3 different options for career plans that I'm trying to work towards. Any of them. Thing about careers is some of them thank you. I'm assuming you want to use up this area, so you need me to... Yeah. Yeah. I have 3 clear options to go towards. One of them I'll just keep secret. Actually, technically I have 4. 2 of them I'll keep secret. 2 of them I'll keep secret. Third one is game development. Fourth one is content creation. I have not been pursuing them though, all that actively. I wonder if the bottom path Gatling gun is actually good against a boss. I haven't really tested it out yet. I know both the Mad and the Ray of Doom do very good against bosses, especially tier 3. I want to know if this one does good. Can one fit here? I'll sell this in case that lets it fit better. Yes, it does. Fucking 75,000? Jesus Christ. I thought you were going for Monkeyopolis. Those? Alright, that was just going to reject. Yeah, we'll pop in this fast enough. The Mad would definitely be going faster. I do not know on the Way of Doom though. Probably would as well. Thank you. Okay, now the random topic generator. What do you have? You'd rather be rich and never find true love, be poor and find true love. True love is the questionable thing to talk about because until you find it, you can't really talk about it because you don't fucking know what it feels like. I'm in both there. Haven't found true love. I don't know how much that would improve my life with it. But being rich definitely would. As just saying true love, not just love in general. So I could end up being rich and finding love, just not true love. That's honestly fine by me. That is fine by me. Probably being rich and never finding true love is better than being poor and finding true love. Because it had to specify you have to be poor. But it doesn't specify you can't be loved, you just don't find true love. There's a difference. If you had a personal mascot, what would your mascot be? This is literally just asking what your fucking persona is. That's what a persona is. It's a personal mascot. I have two options. Either Aegon or this big fluffy bunny. One or the other. Those are my two options here. Alright, Deadpool Gamer, do you mind getting down your ninjas? Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, we have 6. I'll wait a turn or two, or round or two, so that I can get slightly better. Yeah, but if you had a personal mascot, what would your mascot be? That's literally just asking what your persona is. That's, I can't say any other way. Do you experience phantom vibration? Feeling your phone vibrate even though it doesn't? No, I do not. No, I do not. I have my phone on me almost at all times, and it is almost always in the same exact spot. I keep it in the same pocket every single time. I do not feel phantom vibration. Are you going for a vengeful true sun god? Let's see, next question here. It says, do you wish there were more or fewer holidays, and why? That's a fucking stupid question. Who would ever wish for fewer holidays? More holidays is better. More days off. More things to celebrate. There's no reason to want less holidays that I can think of. Fucking stupid question. What do you think of online education? Could be worse, could be better. It all depends on the quality of it. That's simple. And honestly, same thing with in-person education. One thing I've noticed is there's a lot of people in education that don't know how to fucking teach. They know the topic and they want to teach and they just don't know how to. Hell, there's even a lot of them that know the topic, don't know how to teach, don't want to teach, but they're teachers. And before anyone says I'm talking shit about teachers in general, no, my mom is a teacher. She has a passion for teaching, and since I'm not one of her students, I can't really talk about whether or not she is good at teaching. But I mean, she made it so I was very good at math when I was young, so I think she probably is a good teacher. But no, I've definitely seen and experienced a lot of teachers that just either suck at teaching or literally do not want to teach. Hell, I worked in a school, so I can say that for sure. So with online education, it all depends on the quality. Online education, I'm perfectly fine with it as long as the quality it provides is good enough to actually teach. Like, I like Duolingo, that's a form of online education. I like Mimo, that's another form of online education. And there's quite a few, but then there's just general schools that are done online. Like, I haven't experienced them, I can't tell if they're good or not. If they are made well, then yes. But some of the online classes I've taken, again, it really depended on the teacher. Some of them, the content was still taught and explained well. And then some of them was a complete fucking mess because the teacher didn't have this shit together.
Be prepared. Be prepared. Ready yourselves.
Yeah, that's my opinion on online education. What was your first smartphone? How did you feel when you got it? I don't fucking know the name of any of the phones I've ever gotten. Thing to know about me? I buy the cheapest fucking phone I can at all points in my life. Sure, I have money that I can waste now. I have disposable income now. I'm still buying the cheapest fucking phone I can because of planned obsolescence. A lot of phones nowadays are made with the intention of them breaking or getting worse. So you buy a phone like, okay, hopefully this one will last me 5 years. No. They'll last well for the first 1 to 2 years, and then they'll either start breaking or updates will be pushed for them that will actively make the phone worse. Will fill up the memory, will slow down the phone, will make it lag, will make it this, make that. Hell, it fucking happened not even with smartphones, it happened with the fucking PS4. Leading up to the PS5 coming out, the PS4 started to have those issues because they wanted to make sure that people were interested in the PS5. Now, after the PS5 has been out for a while, PS4 no longer has all those issues that it had. There was a period of time where the PS4 would go ahead and crash often. Pretty much every time an update came out, the PS4 became very unstable. Now they don't do that. Now it just works perfectly fine.
Let it elevate me to the kingdom of the sun.
Let's get down at tier 5 while he gets down. The Vengeful True Sun God. There. Give you a bit of boost there. Okay, you need to get ETN up to 16. That'll give it an even bigger boost.
Sorry, what? Yes? How fantastic. Yes, but no.
There you go. Even bigger boost for that. That's all I wanted to do. Our Deadly game continues setting up. Let's see. What was your favorite holiday? First off, my birthday. I count that as a holiday. But if you're not counting birthday, then it has to be either Halloween or Christmas. Thanksgiving is fine and all, but I usually spend the entire time cooking. I don't care for the parade or the sporting events all that much. I don't care for Black Friday either. I also like Easter. Boss Crusher, deal most amount of damage, Pop Master, pop most amount of balloons, blah 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 blah. 4.8 million cash generate, Jesus Christ. Boards, 125 monkey money, 25 trophies, a tech bot power, a normal phase medal, and a 301 boomerang instant monkey. Go to Elite Phase. This time, Elite Phase, firing range, every single heal is available to us. Normal set of rewards. Boss health is set to 95%, boss speed set to 80%. Paragon limit 4. No bomb shooters, no snipers. Seems all the positive modifiers have changed or has disappeared. It's just the negative ones now. So they're really not trying to make this one a hard event. You want to get Ninja? Okay. You can get the Ninja Paragon then. Let's see, next question says, what were you really into when you were a kid? Video game, anime, anything fun. That's... If I'm talking about random things, I was really into dragons. Just Asian culture and dragons especially, I was really into when I was young. Now, dragons are a bit to me. Like, they're still cool, but it's like it's been overdone for me. And I got tired of that. I was also somewhat really into Hot Wheels, but you know, not buying any Hot Wheels for a long ass time kind of gets you out of it. See, what type of kid were you? Spoiled, rebellious, well-behaved, quiet, obnoxious? Yes. I feel like I had all those phases. My rebellious phase was definitely the shortest. Let's see, well spoiled. If I was compared to how my brother was treated, I don't think I was spoiled. Just he got into way more trouble than I did, so... But he also got a lot more when it came to extracurriculars and that stuff, so... Yeah, I don't think I was spoiled in comparison. Of course, I already mentioned I was very much into video games and anime when I was a kid. So, both quiet and obnoxious, both are obvious. I had both those points. And well-behaved for the longest ass time when I was a kid. I refused to curse in front of my mom or dad or anyone in my family whatsoever. Not because I didn't curse, but because I was literally terrified. I constantly because of something my mom did when I was younger, I was actually terrified for a long ass time about the idea that my parents would just go ahead and toss me out. Even though my brother should have been like a golden example of like, yeah, they won't do that because he did a lot of worse shit. But one day I wasn't fucking listening to my mom whatsoever, and my mom finally stopped like, do you want me to fucking give you away? She actually drove me over to right outside a police station. It was like threatening to give me away. I'm just like, oh my. Oh, that was actually that was probably the moment where I was like, I lost my innocence. I became terrified of whatever I did. I would go ahead and I had to make sure that they were or I was within certain limits at all times, because I didn't want to go ahead and get literally just tossed aside. I definitely lost my innocence there. And I know a lot of people equate a loss of innocence to, sex scene, porn, or things like that. No, it isn't. It's when you go ahead and start to question trust and intention, manipulation, things like that. when you start to realize and question about those things and actually use those things, that's when you have a loss of innocence. And yeah, that was definitely the point for me. So, thanks to that, I was well behaved for a long ass time. But also, after that point, was kept on being told, "Oh, you're so mature for your age." It was because I was constantly terrified. Not fun. What would be your perfect weekend? I could not fit everything I would want to do in perfect weekend into a weekend. Some examples of perfect weekends would be in one weekend just spend the entire 48 hours playing a story mode video game and just finishing the game in one session. Or spending the weekend one day going to a theme park while the other day going to the beach. Those are examples. Of course, the perfect weekend would have to include getting to eat Chinese food. That's required by me for a perfect weekend. A notification. What is the last thing you do before you go to sleep? Depends on the fucking day. I don't have a consistent schedule when it comes to that stuff. I'm skipping that question. Do you prefer short hair or long hair on a guy/girl? I'm fine with either, as long as it looks good. Honestly, the thing I need is that they aren't boring with it. Could be long hair, could be short hair, but needs to have some sort of style to it. That's my requirement for hair. Because both can look good. I know for me, I look best with medium length hair. That's just a fact for me. If you were in the Olympics, what sport would you play? I don't even know what is the list of sports for the Olympics. So no answer there. Yeah, it's just saying random sport, bowling. Or tennis. But probably bowling. I fucking got this rich, loved fucking one. What genres do you like to read? First things first, toss romance out of the way. God fucking. Romance ones are not for me. Hell, anything slice of life as well just is not for me either. I like an adventure in a story. If I want slice of life or romance, I have my own life for that. I can experience that myself. I don't need that from a book. What I want from a book is stuff that I could never experience in real life. Who was the first band or musician you were really into? Do you still like them? That would be The Doors. Yes, I still like them. I don't really look up their songs anymore, but whenever I hear one of their songs pop up, it's like, oh, I remember this. This is nice. I think the main songs I remember from them that I really, really like were Light My Fire and Break On Through. Those two. I think there was another one. Other early musicians or bands that I was really into would include Meatloaf, thanks to Bat Out of Hell, 9 Inch Nails, Billy Joel, Yeah, those are the main ones I remember really loving when I was very young. The early on ones. A bit later on was Bruno Mars and LMFAO. Alright, so we have Paragon limit 4. You want the Ninja Paragon. Toss one here. Spike Factory. Now time to get these up to tier 4. But yeah, all those bands I mentioned I still like to a certain extent. Probably the one of them that I like the least now is 9 Inch Nails. Mainly because they're not really my style anymore. Which do you prefer, fall or spring? You know, questions about seasons honestly is hard for me. Because I like the cold, I like the hot. But I need to be doing the right things while wearing the right clothes when it comes to cold and hot. Because cold prevents me from swimming. And lounging around outside or shirtless, that sort of thing. Hot prevents me from being too fucking active outside as well. But both cold and hot like that. As spring and fall just has the better atmosphere, while spring should be more enjoyable. But come on. Who doesn't fucking love the atmosphere of fall? Having Halloween and Thanksgiving. Fall just has a nostalgic feeling to it at all times. Do athletes deserve the high salaries they receive? Why not? No! They don't deserve the high salaries they receive, they deserve higher. They deserve salaries even higher than what they fucking receive currently. Athletes deserve to be paid even more than what they currently get. I just think that's a fact. And that's not for me, someone who doesn't care for sports in the slightest. I don't watch sports at all. I don't care about watching athletes at all. I'm pretty sure my favorite athlete has retired at this point. Let me look up. Yeah, he's retired. My favorite baseball player was David Ortiz. He retired in 2016. Yeah, so I don't really care for literally any athlete right now. Whatsoever. What album would you listen to on repeat? I don't know the name of albums. I just don't. This question doesn't work for me since I don't know it. If we go with just like one bass song that I'd listen to on repeat. Oh. Minecraft OST. I guess that can count as an album. I can listen to that on repeat. Because it's just background music that fits or hits well. But if I had to go to just down to one single song, Don't Worry Be Happy. Don't Worry Be Happy. That would be the song. Have you ever been in love? Yeah. I had crushes that developed into me being in love. But not sure about having that anytime recently. When it comes to love, one of my current lines I use a lot is it's I love you, but I'm not in love with you. That's one of the ones I use often now. Because I've been in love before. And some things just don't feel the same. Hello, Onion Bunions. How are you doing today? Let's see, what's the next topic? What is your favorite shirt? Is this ranked or no? This is not ranked. I'd be really impressed if someone could get all these towers set up in ranked. That'd be very impressive. I think this is... I think I'm going to stick to just 5 banana farms again. What was your favorite shirt? I don't really have one. To be honest, I only have like 2 shirts that are high quality, and of them I only wear one because one of them is a shirt for when it's fucking cold, and it ain't cold right now. And the other one is the one that's for when it's hot, so I've only been wearing one of them. And when it switches around to being cold, I'm only going to be wearing the other one. How should success be measured? And by that measurement, who is the most successful person you know? I think of this as 2 different ways to answer this. You can measure success either by how happy someone is or by progress made. Happiness is kind of obvious. If someone's happy, then they're succeeding in life. They're doing good. But progress is the less noticeable one. Because honestly, the easy one to explain with it, let's say you're talking about working out. You might have, let's say, a goal to lose 50 pounds over a year. And over that year, you lost 25 pounds. Okay. Sure, you didn't reach your goal, but you made progress. And I think all progress, whether it's big, small, or somewhere in between, is good. Improvements in general is good. And so, for me, success can be measured in one of those 2 ways. Whether someone is making progress towards their goals in life, just in general, or how happy they are. I feel like those 2 are the ways to measure success. I know some people would go with money. Fuck no. I would not. I can say this without a shadow of doubt. In my current household, the person making the most amount of money is the person that is definitely the least happy. The amount of times I hear them screaming their head off every single day is insane. I'd say they have a very abusive relationship with their desk. But no. So I'm not going to measure success based off of money. By happiness, yes. By progress, yes. Again, do you want to get down your Master Bomber? So you can start getting some pops for your Ninja Paragon? It is going to be your Ninja Paragon. slight increase in range for these guys. Yeah, we're going to do fine for this tier. Then it says, who is the most successful person you know? I'm not sure there. Not a cop-out answer. I just literally can't really think of it. I could go with myself, but I don't think of myself as successful right now. What movie scene choked you up the most? Deadbugame, are you done setting down your towers? Or your farms or no? Okay. Just answer, since you have so much saved up, you can get the monkey outpost right now and place down a fuck ton of towers again. If you were going for that. Who seemed to choke you up the most? I'm not fucking sure. I'm trying to think of that. Being honest, recently there haven't been many movies that have gone to that actually was sad enough to make me cry. I mean, I did cry during one movie, but that was because I was fucking had something in my eye and I actually was fucking tearing up. Well, actually no, 2 movies this year I cried during. Although one, I was coughing my fucking lungs out. But no movie actually was sad enough this year to get me a cry. I think the most recent one was probably Probably most recent movie, and this is not recent really, is Black Panther 2. They did very well with the emotional scenes.
Be prepared. Radiant.
Okay, got my sweet tier 5 ninjas. Okay, next one. What do you like to do in the spring? Go to amusement park, go to beaches, swim in the pool. I enjoy being out and about during the spring. Honestly, here's an interesting one. I prefer being outside during spring and fall, and usually inside during summer and winter. Because winter, it's usually too cold to be outside and do anything fun. And in spring, summer, it's usually too fucking hot to be outside. For me. So I really prefer being outside during spring and fall. And I don't care too much about it when it comes to winter and summer. What trends did you follow when you were younger? Honestly, silly bands. That's probably the biggest trend I actually followed. And I didn't get many of them.
Yourselves. Be prepared.
I did not get many of them, but that was it. Do movies have the same power as books to change the world? No, movies have more power to change the world than books.
Ready yourselves.
Being all fair and honest, books had more power to change the world than movies in the past, but currently, movies have more power. Because more people watch movies and actually get affected by them. Develop opinions, let them be influenced based off of movies than books. Without a doubt, movies have more power than books right now. What are some good and bad things about the education system in your country? Pretty sure I went over that when it came to what do you want to call it? When we went over online education. I got my 3 ninjas and I got my 3 spike factories. So which paragon are we going for?
Be prepared.
So we're going for the spike factory first. Should I put all the money into it or just like $1 million? Okay. $48, that's honestly lower than I was expecting. I'm going to skip the rest of that question because besides talking about the stuff that I mentioned when it came to online schooling or online education, if I go more into it, it becomes politics. And I don't want to deal with that. What do you fear is hiding in the dark? What the fuck is that sort of question? Just in general, danger. Fear things are dangerous. That could hurt me. Also spiders. I do not like spiders, especially when I know that a spider's around in an area and it's like, okay, it's dark over here so you can't actually see if they're over here. Walk through this area. No, I don't want to. I mean, the chance of people being in the dark is scary, but at the same time, you can usually see people. So just in general, danger. What do you fear is hiding is in the dark? Let's see, it's a fucking personal mascot question again. Where do you plan on going for your next vacation? I don't know. If we're being honest, if my vacation is just a week, then I'm not leaving Florida. I'm not going far. If I could get a vacation being 2 weeks or longer, then maybe I could leave Florida. But Set spike paragon targeting. Smart, close, automatic, or set targeting. Which one should I go with? I'm used to going with smart being the best one, but I'm not sure anymore. Set target. Okay. That's where the Phayze boss will cross first. What's the most frustrating app you have tried? There is too many to think about. There's so fucking many. I like playing games on my phone. I've downloaded so many fucking apps. Has to be between two types of apps. First off, there's just in general apps that every single fucking time that you finish a level in it, it's like, okay, we send you an ad. Or two. Now, I think I experienced one where they would send ads mid-level as well. And then give you the option like, hey, you can watch this ad to go ahead and get some bonus stuff. You could, no thank you, and then it sends you into an ad anyway. So literally just anything that just spams you non-fucking stop with ads. Like I know Mimo and Duolingo do send you to get ads after every one of the lessons have, but their lessons take time, so you have a good few minutes in between an ad. I'm talking like literally you have like there's apps I've tried that give you 10 seconds in between sending you to another ad. They fucking sucked. I got rid of them as soon as I fucking could. Another type of ad that frustrated me the most, probably even more than last one, is ones that ended up deleting all my progress. I can think of two in particular that deleted every single bit of progress I had in them. But for different reasons. First one was the Simpsons app that let you create your own town. That one frustrated me because I just got into it. I had it for, let's just say 6 months or 8 months, somewhere around there. And yeah, after spending a lot of time over that 6 to 8 months on that app, they decided to close it, to end its service, and your Springfield that you made will just be deleted and gone forever. And the second did that, or announced that, it's like, hey, we're gonna be ending it, so this is gonna be the last month of it. Like, there goes all my motivation for it, and now it feels like me actually building up a Springfield, making it look good and all that stuff. It was all a complete fucking waste of time. It was frustrating. Another one that had something similar to that, who deleted all my progress. Hidden Hotel.
Conclusions are made manifest.
I enjoyed the game. Go ahead and finding all the items. I enjoy it. It's a good game. I've had my entire playthroughs of it that were decently far into it just disappear. Like 3 times. That last time I just fucking gave up and uninstalled. No joke, I was a few hundred levels into the game. I was hitting hotels. I was already past the point where we were talking about someone trying to buy the hotel. And we're opening up the beach area. Actually, no, we already got... Yeah, we're opening up the beach area. I'm like, yeah. Now all the progress just gone, just stopped. Fucking hate that. That was extremely frustrating. Well, not just frustrating, infuriating. Do you believe in love at first sight? Not with people. With food, yes. I believe in love at first sight with food. I do not believe in love at first sight with people, though. If you literally just look at someone and you then feel like, okay, fell in love with them immediately on the first time you saw them, that's not love, that's lust. That's different. That is different. Love is built up over time. Do you prefer physical books or ebooks? Physical books, 100%. I enjoy the convenience of being able to read manga and manhwa and comics and things like that online. But physical books are better. Just like the favorite shirt question, there's this one, what's your favorite outfit? I don't fucking have one. I wear t-shirts more often than not. What was the last movie you watched? How was it? Last movie I watched was Superman. Honestly, surprisingly good. I went in with no expectations. Well, I tried to go in with no expectations, but no, it was just good. I really enjoyed the characters. I will say it felt like the starting of it was a bit clunky, like it didn't have too much direction at the start. So like just toss you in the world and hey, the story has started. Like, okay, I don't really know what is going on, but it has started. And things are happening. But then it's basically you're tossed into it's just tossed into a point in time of Superman. Like Superman story was already started before and continues after. And you just jump in at a random point. So that was probably the most negative part was just the beginning felt funky because you had to get yourself situated with it. But hell, once it started moving, it started moving. It was good. What's the worst job interview you had? I literally applied for one that turned out to be a fucking scam. Maybe a pyramid scheme, I'm not sure. I realized it was fucking horrible early on. There was one that before I moved to Tampa, I had to, or there was the interviewer I had in Tampa that had me drive all the way out to this one station, wait around for an hour, and they were interviewing a good like 30 to 40 people there. Don't have much memory of it anymore, to be honest. But it was very clear that they just rented out the location we were at. It's like, hey, here's a bunch of questions. Let's try to get you onto a team for something that is very vague. Definitely don't mind getting your subs. Thank you. Just giving us some camo detection on these sides. Why does it look like coffee beans keep on popping out of the Phayze? Damn, like, I thought you generated a lot of cash last time, but that's even more than fucking last time. 6.6 million. Okay, we got Pop Mess for popping most amount of blues. We got Monkey Funny Insured for generating the most amount of cash. Main Popping Towers, Spike Factory, Paragon, and Ninja Paragon. Awards, 250 Monk Money, 50 Trophy, a Monkey Boost, wait on, Monkey Boost Power, a Elite Phayze Medal, and a 401 Ice Monkey Insta Monkey. Okay. I'll be honest, short stream, but I think just a 2-hour stream is good enough for today. We'll see how tomorrow's stream goes. Probably going to be spending the next several hours on Call of Duty Zombies, just grinding the double XP weekend. So probably not going to be, we're not going to be moving over to Fortnite. Yeah. Whatever. I enjoyed today's stream. Random topic generator did help. I got to talk about a lot of random things. Should use that more often, to be honest. I did notice a lot of duplicate topics generated. Just checking if I want to do one more topic, and it popped up. What sports do you like to watch? I don't watch sports. So yeah. Guess that's where the final topic is. I don't watch sports. That's enough for me today. I'll see you guys later. Not sure what game will be played tomorrow. We'll see. Yeah. See ya. And thank you for anyone that joined today's stream, made it more enjoyable. Thank you to anyone watching. Hope you enjoyed. And now, till next time. See ya.